Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you are fine. The title of the book is English Grammar. Topic is grammar and today subtopic is verbs. Definition of the verbs. Verbs are words that express an action or state of being. There are different types of the verbs. Like infinitive verbs, non-infinitive verbs, action verbs, auxiliary verbs and modal verbs. First of all, infinitive verbs. Infinitive verbs are the actual verbs which are called roots of sentences. These verbs are called roots of the sentences. It is a form of a verb that is performed by or refers to a subject and uses one of the 12 forms of tense and changes to the number person of the subject. Here 12 forms of this the tense means tenses are three types: present tense, past tense and future tense, and these three types are further divided into four types. So there are 12 types of tenses like present indefinite tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, past indefinite tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense are the examples of the 12 tense. Examples of the infinitive verbs. For example, Alex went to school. Here verb second form is used. Subject Alice performed the action. Alex performed the action in the past tense went. This information is evident only by the verb went. Non-infinitive verbs. Non-infinitive verbs are those verbs whose form is not bounded, are determined by the number and person of the subject in the sentence. यानी sentence में जो है person और number की जो है non-infinitive form जो है वो bound नहीं है. In other words, if the subject in the sentence change, the non-infinitive verbs remain same. Although they have the appearance of a verb, they do not perform the function of a verb and are used as noun, adjectives or adverbs. For example, I want to meet the president. Next example, she want to meet the president. We wanted to meet the president. These are the examples of the non-infinitive verbs. Next type of the verbs is action verbs. Action verbs are words that express action. For example, give, eat, etc. are the examples of the action verb. Our positions, have, are, owned. Action verbs can be either transitive or intransitive. Action verbs are divided into two types: transitive and intransitive verbs. Transitive verbs always has a noun that receives the action of the verb called the direct object. ट्रांजिटिव जो वर्ब्स है वो हमेशा उसका नाउन होता है और ये नाउन रिसीव करता है, वर्ब करता है और ये डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट कहलाता है. ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स हैव डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट. एग्जांपल, निदा राइजेस हर हैंड. The verb is rises here in this examples. Her hand is the object and her hand is object in this sentence receiving the verb's action. Therefore, rises is a transitive verb. Transitive verbs sometimes have indirect objects which name the object to whom or for whom the action was done. Intransitive verbs. An intransitive verbs is never an intransitive verbs has never has a direct object or indirect object. ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब जो है वो कभी इसका जो है डायरेक्ट और इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं होता. although an intransitive verb may be followed by an adverb or adverbial phrase, there is no object to receive its again. Example, Nidha rises slowly from her seat. Here is no direct object in this sentence. Next, auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are also called helping verbs. Auxiliary verbs को helping verb भी कहते हैं. And auxiliary verbs extend the main verb by helping to show time, tense and possibility. The main verb here. The auxiliary verbs are be, or. Verbs have and no. They are used the continuous and perfect tenses. Auxiliary verbs और helping verbs जो हैं वो यूज़ किए जाते हैं continuous और perfect tenses में. Example, Zain is going to school. This is continuous tense. Going is verb, helping verb. They are going to school. Going is a helping verb. I have seen a movie. Seen is perfect tense. These are helping verbs. Modal verbs. Modal verbs are a group of helping verbs or auxiliary verbs that are used to express a range of functions, the chief of which are ability, possibility, permission, or obligation. Examples, I may here is modal verb. I may want to talk to you again. They must play their best games to win. Must is a modal verb here in this sentence. I will go there. Will is a modal verb in this sentence. Note on your homework. Students, you have to write and learn the definition of the verb and kinds of verbs with the examples. You have to write and learn all of this. Next we will teach in next lecture. Take care students. Allah Hafiz.